Hey, how's it going, family? Listen, today I have a video that I have actually been working on just for a few days. Well, maybe for more than a few days. But this is a video in response to a lot of requests that I get about this topic. This seems to be the hot topic for you guys, and the video is about how long will the entanglement with the new supply last? How long will that go on? And what is the entanglement really like? I smile when I speak about this subject because so many of you guys have been wrong at the beginning about what's going on with the new supply, how they narc fares with the new supply, how long that lasts. They seem to be so overwhelmingly happy. That that's the main one that really gets you guys. And you know, listen, the first thing I want you to know is that everybody that deals with a narcissist, everybody, there is no exception to the rule. They're going to be abused. They're going to be tortured. That's a requirement. If you're going to entangle with a monster, you're going to get abused. There's no such thing as just happily ever after, unless happiness to you is someone disrespecting, undermining, holding no value for you. I mean, it's like this, people. You're not going to get an opportunity to just be with the narc and everything is just great. It's just fine. It's wonderful. It's better than anything. And a lot of times when you see the narc go on to the next person, the new supply, or the newly found out supply, rather, a lot of times you think that they just stopped being hideous like they were with you. And you forget that they did so many things to trip up the relationship while you were there. They did so many things to trigger bad behavior, negative responses. And if you think that it stops with you, you're wrong. Because it doesn't. It doesn't stop with you. The narcissist does not stop. They cannot stop. That's the disorder. It doesn't stop. Now, I know that you're thinking, well, I can see that you guys still, for some reason, believe that, well, maybe they seem like they're really happy. They're out, they're doing this, they're doing that. And, for the most part, you got to see it like this. You got out there, you jumped out there with the narcissist and you guys had your day. You gave the best that you could, and now you're thinking that they're with somebody else, not somebody that looks so much better than you or has so much more money than you or has more accolades or has just a better personality, has all of these other things. That's not the case. That's not the case. You are the only one. If you were a number one supply, grade A supply, you're the only one that looks at the narc that way. Everybody, to the rest of the world, the narc is just another person and they possibly could be abusive. And the older that the narcissist gets, they become more abusive. They are more distracted by everything and anything. They are very gullible. People, the narcissist will go out here and destroy a great opportunity with somebody to run to somebody that is trying to destroy them. The narcissist is just that gullible because they'll take anything. See, you think that because they were with you and they talked so highly of themselves about how they wouldn't do this and they wouldn't do that. They would never date this kind of person or that kind of person. That's just the bull they sold you, because you end up seeing them right with exactly what they told you they would never be with. They would never be with this kind of person. They sold you a bag of goods. You bought it. You believed it. And it's understandable. For the most part, it's understandable because right now you're trying to find answers. You're trying to figure this out. You're trying to figure out, where did you go wrong? What part did you play in this? That's what you're trying to figure out. So, you've got to look at, you've done everything that you could do. You've done everything you could do to try to please or appease that narcissist. The narcissist took all of the things that you did, that you sacrificed. They took it and said, I don't want that crap. I don't want that crap. I want this over here. The narcissist is they're just always going to be that kind of person that's always going to run to the next person. They're going to run over here, run over there. Anything that's shiny, they're going to run to it. Now, how long? Why does it seem like it's lasting so long? If the narcissist links up with another narc, or they link up with another empath that has zero or very, very soft boundaries, then at that point, the narcissist, they're going to stay with that person for a long time. And the reason that they stay with the new supply for so long, in some cases, is simply because the new supply doesn't have a clue that they don't have boundaries. See, a lot of times the new supply is the one that's arguing back and forth and going back and forth. And, it's a whole lot of back and forth. That's the new supply. But what the new supply isn't thinking is that stuff isn't going to stop. They go back and forth with the narcissist the same way you did, because you're trying to teach the narcissist a lesson. You're trying to teach them, you're trying to show them that, hey, I'm not having this. I'm not having it. But you learn later that that's not what teaches the narcissist you're not having it. See, to not have it means you cut them off. That's it. That's the only thing the narcissist understands. You're thinking, well, they're on vacation together. They're taking pictures. They love each other. Who are they trying to prove something to? Listen, people. People who really have great relationships, they tend to try to hide how great it is. You know why? Because they know how desperate and sick the internet is. They know how many people will attack your relationship. They know that people are hoping and waiting for that relationship to end. And that's why most people keep their private business just that. If they have a great relationship, you don't hear about it because they don't talk about it. When you're trying to prove something, usually you're blowing it up. And usually the people who are on the internet the most are the people that fight the most. Yes, the people who you see trying to prove me and Bay this, me and Bay that. Now, don't get me wrong. Here and there, you're going to post pictures of you and your significant other, especially if you're married. That's totally understandable. Even married couples don't just daily, we're just all over the internet with it. Because everybody who knows, people who know that's fake. Who you trying to prove something to? You can put a picture of yourselves on there here and there. Nobody's tripping. But you give off energy when you post those pictures. And see, in your eyes, when you're looking at those pictures, you're just believing your fantasy, the fantasy part in your mind is just running away. It's running away with you. And you're thinking, no. They really are having an incredible relationship. They're having fun. No, they're not. But again, back to the topic, which is how long and why does it last? The reason that it lasts, if it lasts, is because the new supply just gave in. They just gave in the same way you did. You gave in until you couldn't resist asking questions anymore. The narcissist knows when you start asking certain questions, they already know this gig is up. This thing is over. Let me get out of here. And let me dump you before you dump me so I can come back at a later date. That's why they discard you. So they can come back. See, when you discard them, they know they can't come back. They have to come up with some flip-flop reason, as to why they get to come back. The narcissist will stay with the new supply indefinitely if the new supply never wants to stand up. If the new supply decides that they're never going to be happy. When the new supply says, I don't need honor, I don't need integrity, I don't need someone that's going to be faithful, I don't need somebody that's going to tell me the truth, I don't need somebody that's going to, be a good spouse or a good mate, I don't need somebody that's going to treat me right, I don't need reciprocity, I don't need somebody that's just an all-around good person, that's a good mate. The new supply is saying, I don't care if I'm happy. I don't care if I'm ever happy. That's what a lengthy entanglement with a new supply looks like. That's what it sounds like from the inside out. The new supply is just simply saying, I'm not going to stand up for myself. I'm not going to demand happiness. I'll accept this craziness. I'll accept being second, third, fourth, fifth. I'll accept triangulation, gaslighting, lies, theft, cheating. I'll accept anything and I won't question you. That's what it looks like. And that's why you see the narcissist with the new supply and it seems like they're happy and it's lasting. That's why. Because the new supply is saying, okay, I don't need to be happy. I like the abuse that you're giving to me. I don't need respect. That's what the narcissist is looking for. The person who just will surrender. The person who will surrender. And don't have an issue with being unhappy. And trust and believe, if that's what you so desire, you can go back to your narc and receive all that torture and everything else that comes with it. Because that's what the new supply is choosing. Yeah, they have some happy moments. It appears that they have happy moments. Remember, you're going to have happy moments. That's it. You had happy moments with the new supply. But that's it. Nothing long and drawn out, incredible. No, nothing like that. So listen, guys, if you're wondering why they're staying together because the new supply just can take more abuse. That's all it is. Listen, that's my video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank everybody for coming out. I want you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Thanks everybody who has supported the channel. I have a Facebook group. It's called Narcissist 101, the Empath Tribe. You can follow me on TikTok. I don't have the link up, but look me up on TikTok, same name. Go to my Instagram and follow me on Instagram. Hard work guaranteed success. Yes, indeed. All right. Hey, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Appreciate you.